damn truck.
Fuck around and get hushed up in the dumpster with your chucks.
Only killing sleep, all of my talk can't fucking up my tweet.
Alright, young gets done it. Hit his pockets for about 500 and hop in the nose. Let's roll. Get a zipper bomb and shotgun.
Liquor store running, hot pursuit. 2 bottles of Tangerine, down of the grapefruit juices, dude. I'm cool. Oh yeah, let me get a short pack. Put some box Mexicali slims and I'm through.
I twist them up, you mix them up. I stuff the blunts, you fill the cups.
10 minutes away from swerving lanes off the bomb. Stuck, I still shut and I can't see a thing.
Lungs in pain, back to back puffing out the nose. Body like it's gon' rain. My brain. Just a few cans out of that 6-pack. My life already mismatched with no kickback, so let me hit that.
What up? I'm gonna do a quick 85-degree bakery review real fast. Basically, it's this little bakery down the street from my house. I only went there like maybe 2 times. It's hella expensive. Well, for me anyway. For one thing, I was like, man, $3-4 and shit for one thing. But they had this chocolate chip bowl when I went up in there, so I was like, cool. Now, granted, this is way before Corona. And now that Corona happened and everything's packaged up, and you used to go into this place and it was like more cafeteria style. You could grab the stuff yourself without actual having covers on it and stuff like that. That's why I showed you guys some of the old school stuff on the front. The one I go to is almost the same, but I wanted you to get an idea of how it looked before. So what I'm gonna do is every like 2 weeks, I'm gonna go in there and just tell her give me 4 things and just put it in the bag. And I'll just try whatever 4 things, and I'll try all the stuff. I think they have like 40 things besides cakes. I'll try the cakes if you guys want. I think you gotta buy a whole fucking cake, and I was like, man, I will eat that motherfucker. So I don't know if I can just be buying whole cakes because I don't know if my discipline is that good, bro. Them cakes are good. That's all strawberries and all kinds of shit. I was like, man, I don't know about that. I thought you could buy a slice of cake. They do have some slices, but then some of the sheet ones. So anyway, enough about cake. You know, I get serious about my cake, man. You know? But yeah. So I went up there and so this is a review of it after Corona. So maybe you ate there before Corona and it was like way better and maybe got shitty. I know my dollar store, everything's $1.25 now, and I know everything's way smaller. All the packaging's smaller and like all the fucking sprays and shit. That's how they get you, bro. That's how they get you. No, I'm sorry. But yeah, so what all did I get? I got so this time I didn't like the way I looked on the crumble cookie review, chewing cookies and shit with my beard. I felt like I was getting crumbs in my beard and shit. So I'm gonna try and do this review without showing you guys me eating the stuff and just tell you the review, but then I'm gonna try and put the picture over when I take a bite, so that way you don't have to actually witness me chewing and shit. That shit was, nobody wants to see a fat man eating. I didn't think about that when I watched the video. I was like, oh, this is fucking horror to me. This is like, felt like I was watching Hellraiser Fat Man and shit. But no, so, okay. So, we got a chocolate hazelnut muffin, which I was actually excited about because I like Nutella and chocolate hazelnut. But the shit looked dry as fuck though. I'm gonna be real about that. I almost wanted to go back and get something else, but I told her to just put 4 things in there. I was like, man, are you sure you want to put that in there? I looked at her, she was like, yeah. I was like, are you sure? She said, all right. I said, okay, man, I didn't tell her I was reviewing it, but I was like, man, that thing looks awful. But I got a Taiwanese burro. I'm not sure what it is. I got a bacon and cheese, which I was like, that's what I'm talking about right there. That sounds good. I got a taro swirl. And I'm not exactly sure what taro is. I'll try and look it up. I believe that it's like a root or something. I could be completely wrong. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's just gonna be a quick review. I'm not gonna do it as long as the crumble cookie one. Burlap's moving, so he's not here right now. So hopefully he'll be here for the next review. We'll try and get another crumble cookie one. See what flavors they got on there. Yeah, so let's see what we got here. So I'm gonna make sure I put all the pictures in there. We're gonna start with the Taiwanese burro. All right, let me see here. It's a nice size. I mean, it has a wrapper kind of like a peanut butter cup. That's pretty tight, I guess. So that doesn't touch anything. I like that because it's not hella messy. Because man, some of these ones that don't have wrappers, I feel like fuck, man. It's like you couldn't eat this shit driving, or I mean, I guess you could, but I'll die, man. Give me this fucking thing. I'll fucking die. Fuck it. But yeah, so it's a nice size. It looks good. It looks good. It has a wrapper like a peanut butter cup. That's cool. It kind of tastes kind of like a croissant cake. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it almost is like it's simple. It's not hella hardcore. It's probably some kind of traditional dessert. I could be completely wrong. If you're Taiwanese, please don't get mad at me. But I like it. It seems like it's like something that's not hella expensive to make. It's simple. It's clean. It seems traditional to me, like something old school, like someone probably had growing up or just had all the time for dessert. So I'm gonna go 1 to 5 scale, since that's what Burlap said on the cookies, and I was like, fuck it, let's do that then. So I'm gonna give this one a 3 because I can fuck with this one. Like if I ever went back in there, I'm not gonna ever repeat them. I'm always gonna try 4 different ones so I get everything, and we'll talk about if you guys want me to do the cake. But yeah, I thought that was a 3 right there. I thought that was good. Like I said, it looks nice, nice size. Kind of tastes like a croissant cake. Simple, clean, traditional, old school. That was a good start. I'm not mad at that at all. How much did that cost? That was Taiwanese burro. It's only $1.75. Oh shit, okay. I just told her to put it in the bag. I didn't look at the prices because last time the shit said like $4 and shit. So maybe it's cheaper now since Corona. Maybe. Because last time I went in there, it was like $3.85, $4 for like one thing. I was like, God damn. So the Taiwanese burro is only $1.75. So yeah, that's pretty good for $1.75. If you're at the 85-degree bakery and you only got $2, shit, you could actually fuck with something in there. So if you see the bakery and you only got $2, don't be afraid to walk in there and be like, you guys got a Taiwanese burro? Because that's pretty cheap, $1.75. I like that. I'm not sure there's tax either because it's food. I think if it's hot, maybe there is, but if it's not hot, don't quote me on that. So take some tax money just in case. Okay, yeah, so let's do the next one. Let's go chocolate hazelnut muffin because this motherfucking thing looks dry as fuck and I'm not hella happy about it. I'm gonna put the picture right here while I take a bite real quick. Alright. I mean, it's a cool size. It has a wrapper, but it's a muffin, so I mean, muffins always had wrappers even before Corona. So I love Nutella, the hazelnut spread. I mean, it looked gross as fuck when my homeboy had some on toast one time. That shit was tight. But this thing is not it right here, bro. This thing is dry. It needs more chocolate. It's just, man, I'm almost gonna go back. And I know I just lied and said I'm not gonna eat 2 of these, but I gotta go back and get another one. I almost wanna go back right now and just be like, I gotta get another one. This shit is horrible. I'm gonna give it a 2 though, because I mean it is a chocolate muffin though, but this shit was boring. It wasn't worth it. How much did it cost? $2.65. Damn, that shit was more than the fucking Taiwanese burro. Nah, see it's a goddamn shame, bro. That shit was $2.65 for that fucking muffin. You dirty bastard. You banshee. Alright, whatever, dude. $2.65. No, dude. The chocolate hazelnut muffin's not it, bro. I lied. I will try that one again. Even if I have to just go in there and just do one review on a fucking muffin. Because damn, that thing was awful, dude. But it was a chocolate muffin, so fuck it. Alright, let's go to the bacon and cheese. $2.50. Bacon and cheese. Let's see. Now this shit looks good right here, bro. This shit looks good. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna put the picture while I take a little bite real fast. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's like has like a mild spice. It's kind of small, which I thought was, yeah, I don't know. The bun's hella good. Whatever the bread was, it was like a brioche bun or something. That shit was good. The bacon was soft. I don't know if you like crispy bacon. If you like crispy bacon, you might not like that. But it had that like kind of breakfasty taste to it. I'm gonna give that one a 5, man. I actually thought that was pretty good. For what, $2.50? Is that what it was? Yeah, for $2.50, that's tight. That's good. I fuck with that. The bacon and cheese, I fuck with that. It was definitely worth it. I'll give that one a 5. That one's so far the best one. The Taiwanese burro is big though. So for $1.75, even though it's at 3, that's gonna be a good deal. Where the bacon and cheese, it was more meat and other stuff on it, but it was smaller. But that shit was hella good though. So I'll give that one a 5. I got one more. I'm just gonna do this one real quick because it's just me by myself. So what are we gonna do now? The taro swirl. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna put a picture. I'm gonna put a picture of it up here while I take a quick bite real fast. It has the peanut butter cup wrapper too. I guess that's just kind of what they have. Maybe it's because of the pie style or the little, the dome style little cup thing. It's flaky as fuck. That's tight. I like that. It kind of tastes like a croissant a little bit too, but more buttery, like more kind of earthy a little bit. I don't know if that's a taro. I gotta look up what that taro is. It could have more filling in there. It's not hella much filling in there, but I mean, another thing too was that they shot the fucking the filling in one side, so it probably was somebody early in the morning that was just hitting it with a fucking like a filling machine, but they didn't catch it in the middle. So I caught hella dough on one side and then just hella filling in one bite, and so it was probably supposed to be spread out more. So I'm not gonna hold that too much against it. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 because it was good, and the filling I felt like I might have just got one out of all of them, but it was probably supposed to be in the middle like a jelly donut or some shit. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, man, like I said, I'll go there and I'll try probably another week or 2. I don't want to be eating all this shit hella much, but I'll go get some more stuff. I think they have 40 things in there. It's right down the street. And yeah, so 85 Degree Bakery Taro Swirl, gave it a 3. The bacon and cheese, gave it a 5. That shit was hella good. The chocolate hazelnut muffin was not the one. I'm happy to. I lied. I'm gonna have to go back and get another one of those because that shit was a 2. And then the Taiwanese burro, I feel like was probably the best thing because for $1.75 it was big and it was good. So it's like even though it didn't get the best rating, I would say these 4 right here for $2. If I was like walking home or if I was there, I'd be like fuck it. And I didn't feel like it was hella, like, I didn't look at the calories. Maybe next time I'll look at the calories for this shit. That might make me not want to eat it though, so no, I'm not going to look at the calories, fuck that. But yeah, the Taiwanese burro probably won this one so far. I probably have to say, out of the 85 Degree Bakery so far, that's the #1 thing I'd recommend there so far. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Relativity. What's with it? It's your drinkability. Sergeant Young, you know how we get down. Triple B. Shotgun and Poop. Up in here tonight, and we finna do how we do. You know.